Right now, we have two different menus. We actually have three different menus in play. We have our current menu, which is in almost all of our restaurants. We have a secondary smaller menu where we took it from 75 to 55 items and really built in some food costs, some strong food cost initiatives to lower our overall food cost. That's in test in 7 restaurants right now. And then we're looking at an even smaller menu than that on a new model that we're looking to develop sometime next year, more of a QSR fast casual concept that we think is going to be our future. So we can offer both models as we continue to grow. You know, coming from being a founder-driven organization, we were predominantly driven by the founder. You know, Brandon Landry is a foodie, and he was very heavily involved in all of the menu development. The 8+ years I've been here, over the last 6 months, we've kind of gotten away from that. A couple things we do: we have an ideation, creation, and implementation board that we put everything in front of. You know, and we do that on a 320-day development cycle. And the ideation phase is really looking at the data. You know, what is data telling us? What are our trends telling us? What's not selling in our restaurants? What are some of the cutting edge restaurants doing out there? What do we think the futures and forecasting models are going to be? And then looking at thresholds. Anything that's 1% down of total food sales is a dog. And we need to look at, is it even worth being on our menu? So we do that. And from that process, we'll go into this creation phase of really developing the recipes and putting them in front of our board. And members of our board, the tasting panel, will be myself with supply chain and culinary. We'll have a member of finance, a member of the operations team, a member of the marketing team, and we'll have either Brandon or another member of our board to be able to sign off on these items. And prior to putting it in front of him or anybody on that board, it is costed out, it is plated out, we have the menu price set. We see if it falls within the threshold of the category of the theoretical that we're trying to nail. So we know that, you know, our starters, which is 24% of our total sales right now, is a theoretical category of 16.5% to 23.5%. We want to place it right there around 20% to be able to drive margin, but also be able to drive some incremental sales as well. All of that is done. And can we get it? Is it, you know, can I get it into the 7 or 8 opcos that we currently have right now? And then we'll place it in front of the board, and then it goes into, it's either check, ready to go, put it on the board, this is what we're going to move forward with. It is a no, doesn't fit what we're trying to do, or we need to do some work on it. And that's kind of where we are now, is, you know, testing different menus, leveraging some things that we've never done in the past, right? We never thought that we would go to any kind of an LTO menu, or we never thought that we would ever look at shrinking our menu, but this is certainly what we believe the way of the future is. And then, you know, like a lot of the folks here on the webinar, is that, you know, we're feeling the pressures of labor, you know, and we're a very prep intense restaurant. You know, we're doing a lot of handwork in our restaurants, and we've got to figure out how we can get the labor model more attractable to our franchisees, and also be able to maintain, or if not, drop our theoretical costs.